To run into a Sith patrol down here. I could see it happening.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Thanks, Mom. Alright, we'll let this one play out. This is not in the middle of a enemy war zone, so...
A bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
It's not going gray. Fuck me. Unique. You want me to say, Sally? Looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the
That's a good idea,
nice suit.
Vitsy. Maybe some pizza is in order. The keyboard simply is working properly. Ah, no problem.
I know Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
This, I've never seen this dialogue before, so this amuses me to no end.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Goddamn BioWare. I love the character interactions in these games. They're really good. I like them a lot. One of the best things about Tor and STO is that they are wonderfully, mostly single player games with some multiplayer here and there. Right, first collect the bounty, since I do think we still have one. I think that door just slammed shut. Oh yeah, Zalbauer is... he's a great fighter. I just never thought he was the most interesting character. You know, I mean, when you got people like Bastila and Joe Lee, HK-47 of course, it's just hard not to pick them. Alright. Some of the people saw you buying Permacrete detonator. It's good magic is dead, but maybe do it overboard. Next time use a blast or another bomb. Bombs are messy. But the job is done. Now give me some more. Good work. Lots of bounty hunters, but most are lazy. It's okay. Now I could give him the Ragul serum. 1,000? Nah. You're not getting the serum for 1,000. Now if he said 10,000, now that might have been a different story, but that is not indeed what he said. Not exactly tax heavy. Took me a month to figure out how composite cables work. Well, it's not a problem, man. I mean, there's plenty of tutorials for that sort of stuff on YouTube. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Return to hideout and let's find Zelka, because we could use some healing. Oh. Okay, or that. Do we keep Mission here with us? I mean, she's pretty useful, and that holdout blaster is doing really, really well for us. We could give Karth the holdout blaster, but having two scoundrels with that sneak ability and a holdout blaster gives us pretty much double the damage boost. This is a very different playthrough from every other times I've played this game, and that's really refreshing. Let's see. Now that we can actually afford some stuff, 5,000. I mean, the sonic pistol is pretty nice. Sonic weapons in general for the attribute damage that they do give. Bastila is a pretty generic NPC with some story relevance. Yeah, but she was pretty useful as a Jedi. That and the conversations were interesting with other characters. I don't actually think we need to go back. With a holdout blaster, by the way, we can smash our way through the dueling arena. Let's see, we have the Republic mod armor, which is up to snuff now. Hang on, didn't Karth have... Return to hideout. Let's unequip Karth with all of his stuff, because I think he's got some better armor that can also be upgraded. I would like the reflex one. I want the holdout blaster, obviously. And now let's see what that Echani fiber armor can do, upgraded. So what we currently have gives us immunity to mind affecting. So we will not be stunned. This is great, of course. Mind affecting and defense bonus 1. Now, completely empty, these have... This one is better. Defense bonus plus 2. Ooh. Cold and fire resistance? That is useful. Not as much in the dueling arena, I don't think. And Merv does use his mind affecting. Those crits do stun, but I think this is better. We're going to use the fiber armor for now. Alright, this is also something Karth has equipped. Karth has taken all the good stuff. Melee. Prototype Vibroblade. Okay, so we have Missions Vibroblade and we got the prototype. I don't think these are actually all that good upgraded, but... Oh shit, give me that energy projector. Attack bonus. So this basically gives us +2 attack. Oh no, wait, that's attack bonus, never mind. So we get attack modifier 1 and +1 damage. This gives us another one. So it's +2 damage and +1 attack modifier. And this is just straight up attack bonus, so... Prototype Vibroblade, definitely better. Okay, we got all those available. Zalbar is handling Missions Vibroblade, which he can keep, along with the regular one. Mission you can have Karth's Blaster for now. Actually, let's give you a heavy pistol. I might want that. Get you guys on. Yep. I have a Discord. I am the author of the Empire at War remake mod on ModDB. I most definitely have... We have a pretty sizable community Discord server. Yes, absolutely, Cake Boss. I make the Empire at War remake mod, and I used to make the Old Republic at War mod as well. Now, Old Republic at War I stopped developing a while ago. Sure,
Hey there.
let's start.
What can I do for you?
I don't know, maybe tell me a little bit about yourself. What's a 14-year-old doing with a gun like that, for example?
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Oh, you know, I'm just being nice. Where are your parents?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were at hand. But even then, the Vulgars were scum.
But yeah.
Them were hassling Big Z.
Nico, could you, or could someone from the remake server link the server in chat? That would be most appreciated. Could your story go on?
Anyway, I don't like the Vulgars the best of them. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. One of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Slapped you so hard he knocked you cold. Smacking a kid? Those Vulgars have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Vulgars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and
So we're
held me
basically
there
cruising
by his
around
throat.
the galaxy with a kid here.
Are you kidding? Because he ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Volkers didn't know that. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. Anyway,
Nope.
I knew
I
those Volkers
clicked on the
were
wrong
bad
thing.
friends, so I
My
grabbed
bad.
Zalbar and
We skipped
took
through
off.
some dialogue.
Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Alright. We should get back to the
I
desk then.
suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
That is so true.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Alright. But yeah, we do have a Discord server. Apparently, no one of the Discord server is actually here. Or nobody has the link. Which is funny. I would expect most of the guys that know I'm streaming here to know me from the remake mod. Actually, I can just answer. Why am I trying to pick the lock? At least I thought most of you guys were here from the remake mod. If not, then, well, welcome anyway. I am the Dutchman. Here known on Twitch as Geronimo. The dueling ring. Now let's use that holdout blaster what it's used for. Ah, you are in the server, okay. Alright, give me a rematch. Let's do it.
Ladies and
Yeah, we know all about the intro. The man who likes his dual-wielded or dual-bladed sword. Now, let's see, what can we do to make this a little easier? We have the holdout blaster. We should probably... Ooh, that's dexterity. We should probably grab that. Neural awareness, will, verpine... Will and awareness! Well, that's just the best of both worlds. I didn't even check that one. Should have probably done that. Sith energy shield. Energy, sonic, electrical. Now, that's not that useful here. Let's first try to stun him. I don't know if we can actually hit him with a rapid shot. No. Okay, just hit him then. Like... Holy hell, that did a lot of damage. And we're dead. Alright, so we do have to actually stun him. And it would probably pay to have some adrenal strength activated for the extra constitution. Adrenal strength, or was it stamina? Alloky is dexterity, stamina is... Strength is just strength, and stamina is constitution.
ladies and
Yes, I got that. Don't worry, we'll get him.
veteran who still knows how to show the young kids, but there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right
You're just a
here.
recommended channel on the front page, alright? Well, welcome then.
Mysterious stranger.
We do all sorts of streaming here on this channel. Alright, this time let's go... Oh wait, we still have our ability active, right? Yes, okay. Now, we do all sorts of streaming on this channel. 3 days a week, Oh, come on, stun him, please. You only have to stun him once. Oh my god, he does so much damage. Wow. He is... We're not gonna try this again. I mean, I can one-shot him. I just need to stun him and then apply that tremendous amount of scoundrel extra damage. Let's try this again while the thing is still active. Anyway. On this channel I do all sorts of stuff. 3 days a week I stream modding, which is where I do 3D modeling, coding, and other modding related matters for Empire at War. Okay, let's just forget about this. And the other 3 days we do basically gaming, variety. We do some multiplayer matches on with the community on Sunday, which is the day where most of the fans actually... where's mission? Sunday is the day where most of the fans are actually available, so that's when we do the multiplayer community matches. That is an Empire at War though, so it's a Star Wars RTS basically. You can find in space and on the ground, and it's actually one of the only games to have ever used that system. Which is why it's still got a pretty big following. It's really one of the classic Star Wars games. But we just did that, come on man. Okay, so we just got our ass handed to us. Hold out blaster or no. Run heal. Yeah, I know, but I don't like to cheese, you know. I just like to go through the game as it's supposed to be played. I mean, there's a lot of power gaming that you can do in this game. A lot of, First, let's give him the record.
Welcome back. Are you in need? You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I
pulled it out of my magic box.
Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start
sure, you can
producing
have
it in mass
Zelkin.
quantities.
What about my reward? It's like, nah. Just get it.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease.
Kind of sad there isn't an R channel.
I can make enough serum for everyone. The people
I actually think there is an R channel, Art and Creative.
Repay. Please take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford.
2 spare med packs. Well, sir, that would have been useful. Are you sure that's all that you could afford? Now I could ask for a little more, and with my persuade, I could probably do it too. Sure to spare a little more extra. That's it. After all the trouble, you better come up with some extra. I'll put a smoldering blaster hole between your eyes. We're obviously not going to say that. Thank you, Zelka. That will be fine.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Of course. Just step over here.
Don't you also get a standard discount on his stuff? Actually, I don't think he gave me a discount. Isn't that unfortunate? Now, let me buy this rat ghoul serum in case we ever head back to the lower city. Credits, whole heap of stuff. Oh, right, healing.
Welcome to my medical. Of course, I sell them at a very reasonable price.
That's okay. I could use some
healing. Take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Thank you, Zelka. That's much appreciated, man. See you later, bro.
You blew it. If you
Yeah,
brought that
blew
rat
it.
ghoul serum to Zaxi, would have made it worth your while.
No, he offered me, like, what? 1,500 credits max? I mean, sorry, man. That's just not enough for me to give up my morals. Maybe add a couple extra zeros.
I can't believe the Sith put a quarantine on the planet.
Oh, just
It's bad.
the gall of those Sith. Those dastardly bastards. Of course, the people here have a very different tone of voice than the other parts of the planet. Did you open the back of the shop yet? Yes, yes. No. This the Republic Soldiers. Also, no spoilers, please. I of course have played this game many times, but there are probably a couple of people that haven't, and I would like to keep it spoiler free for them. And this is going up on my YouTube channel as well.
You travel in the presence of alien Wookiee scum.
Oh, of course.
You have violated one of this great planet's oldest and most revered laws. You have brought aliens to the upper city. They are a blight
They
upon
took
us.
our
They
jobs.
take our jobs and our
Gotta
homes.
make Terrace great again, build a wall to keep those aliens out. This game, of course, filled with racists. He probably can't even understand
Yeah, you
that.
tell him, Big Z.
This beast just growled at me.
Yeah,
It is a
to be
savage
expected.
creature that will hurt someone. How dare you brazenly parade about the upper city with such alien scum at your side? Golden Cody,
I never actually seen this
and
dialogue
the
before, because I've never
anti-alien
actually
league
approached
will
him with
not
Salva.
stand for this.
What will he do? Fight me? Your hate mongering or your ignorance. Back off, you crazy cook. No, fuck you. We're not joining that dumb racist bullshit, especially. I find it rather sad that in this day and age such remarks are still in the world, but you know.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Yep. What are we actually doing here? Search for right, we went to... Oh, why don't we go back to the apartment real quick? We can actually teleport back, don't worry. We're not going to run all that way again. I just want to tell the chick over on that apartment that we have got the bounty overhead. And she's free to walk the streets.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
Of course I did. You know I've got the golden voice.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful. I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
Is it you?
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
No, it's a, I think it is a upgrade item. Now, I don't quite know which one. Let's see. Oh, we should also probably get these Promised Land journals to the Undercity. Oh, it's the energy projector. Okay, well, we are definitely applying that right now. Thank you very much, Dia. That will absolutely do as a reward. My thanks. I don't know if this kills our teleport back, but... which one was the useful one? I think it was this one. Now this will give us an attack bonus of 2 and physical damage. So right now we're at 3, which turns up to 4, and attack modifier becomes +3, where it gets +4 physical damage. So we got 5 to 14 damage with a +3 attack modifier. This is absolutely wonderful. Karth, sporting his undies. Alright, now let's teleport back. Because I don't want to run all that way. Transit back. One of the best buttons in this game. Oh yeah, Berserker are pretty bad too. That's what I'm saying, man. This whole game is filled with flying racists.
No problem. Didn't work.
It's rather sad. Where was that place where I basically said everyone here had to get laid? It may have actually been the lower city cantina over here, where you talk to everyone and everyone's a filthy snob. Or was it the upper city cantina? Either way. Can't remember which. But there's basically filled with people saying, oh, I'm not going to talk to you, you're a filthy commoner. You're below my standing. Or it was either that or it was, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to talk to you, bro. I'm trying to attract the ladies here.
Prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Like just an entire cantina filled with those people. Yeah, I got the accelerator right now.
Beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow.
What?
My mechanics
Tomorrow?
need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Are you kidding?
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype.
How about no? How about you ride that thing? Or someone else, just not me.
Gavin, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Yes, listen to her.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator is unstable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race.
I am beginning to understand why this man is losing the gang war.
Unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the
He seems like an idiot.
prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Why, thank you. Fuck you.
Without that prototype, you don't stand a chance of winning. And if you don't win, you can't get Bastila back. None of the other riders will give her up. This is your only chance.
Now, I know this is the only way to actually do this in this game. We're not going to go now.
Here tonight. The
Yeah,
mechanics
no,
need
not
time.
now.
I've got
I still need to get that
You
stuff
have to look
over
at
to
the
the
race
lower
with
city.
us.
Finish some
Just try to
quests there.
relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
We're doing this now? So, there were no words, just a very straight stare in the eyes and just turn around. Stability won't be a problem. I hope he follows that up with. That's the upper city one? Yeah. Stupid snobs. Nah, I've done this a million times, bro. Okay. I know how this goes. This isn't my first rodeo. Well, you know, if you're gonna go out, you're gonna go big. You gotta go swinging. Swinging it big, so to say. The hidden backs. Now let's go. Okay, I know how this goes. I'm just gonna quickly go through this because this isn't the most interesting part of this.
It's Zerdra here. I hope you're reading me. Your
That's
small
new.
part is about to begin. Remember, just hold on tight. Try not to smash into anything. The prototype accelerator should last about 60 seconds before it overheats and explodes. That should be enough time for you to finish your run. Good luck.
That I also never heard before. So I'm saying this restored content mod really adds a lot. I mean, it's not like Knights of the Old Republic has been... Let's see, it was Spacebar, right? Yes. It's not like Knights of the Old Republic was a unfinished game by any means. It was a complete experience, but this really just adds the polishing, finishing touches that weren't in the original. And I really appreciate that. Especially as a long-time player of this game. Get him! Okay, I think we did it. I've got no idea if we did it actually, but that was fairly good, so I'm guessing we did it. Yeah. Well, that's just how we do. Look at the board. One of the Volkers beat your time. Don't worry, we got this. We'll race again. And we'll get him again. Now there's Bastila, of course. A little incapacitated. He should have wore Republic mod armor. Immunity to mind affecting. It was a pain to complete the whole thing, but you could do it without the boost. What? That's bullshit, man. You can't win this without a boost. You're telling me you played this with never ever having pressed spacebar? You can tell me a lot of shit, but that I'm not gonna believe. I've been playing this game for a long time, and let me tell you, that is absolute nonsense. Well, I haven't played it in a long time, but you know, I used to play it a lot. Played it on oh, you played it on console. Well, maybe the console version is different then. He knew what he was doing. No, I'm just really fucking good. But the man's an idiot for letting a rookie ride that thing. Well, let's go collect the prize. Woo! Premier swooped rider on Taris and brought great glory to the hidden back again. Very well. And there we have Brashik.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
Nah.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator.
Well, you would have installed it yourself on your own bike if you had the chance. I don't feel particularly bad for using it myself. He doesn't give a shit about your traditions. He's a wave of the future.
You fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself. Nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
Kick him right at the back of the head. That man's blind now.
You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Focus to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
That is your most prized possession, my friend. You're just going to kill that like that? Oh, right. We are not in a position to fight alone. This is a significant problem, even with our holdout blaster. I'm going to let her oh, shit. Alright, so... stun? Yeah, but that's just a 25% stun, and there's a lot of dudes to kill. And Brejik not being the least of them. Come on, holdout blaster. Work with me here. It's not doing it. Okay, time to use our... Wait, we might be able to stun him. I'll try for a couple of shots, otherwise we need to use our OP melee weapon. Actually doing a decent amount of damage here with this holdout blaster. Even though this thing's not at all meant for combat. Just a stun. Okay. Our 5 to 14 with +3 modifier. Let's go hit him. Wow, we can't even hit him with... I mean, our dexterity may be shit, but... Ooh, okay, that was pretty good. Hit him again. I really wish we could stun him. The holdout blaster is not cooperating. Alright, well done. Now let's see if there are any more remains before we go talk to Bastila. Because of course once we do that, we are teleported out of here. Double-bladed lightsaber, Brejik's belt, armband and gloves. Now, if I recall correctly, these all combined are pretty good. Dexterity +1, something we desperately need. Brejik's armband, resistance versus slashing, very useful. And the belt, resistant 5 versus bludgeoning. So it's a pretty good anti-melee combination, this.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize...
Wait, whoa, simmer down there, Sally.
You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Well, it's a long story. I mean, there may have been a horse involved, and there was a couple of spaceships, and at one point I may have even flown across some buildings, but we're here now, and I think that it's time for us to leave here. My name's John, and I'm here to save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race?
Yes, and it was
well,
quite
as
impressive.
Rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you
What?
haven't noticed, I managed to free myself from that.
We ran through Rancors? Grimorian guards?
To say that I saved
Gang
you.
wars?
Brejik and his Vulkars
What more
would
do you
have left
need
for
before
dead
you're
if I had
impressed?
slipped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Alright, that one I will give you, but that's just because I spec this build, not for combat. You were the helpless prisoner until I came along. That's a good point too.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force, but I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as
Wow,
planned.
she's more stuck
So
up
let's
than
get
those
down to
bitches
business.
up in the upper
Not
city
the danger
cantina.
yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this
You're
planet,
going.
I need to know what kind of
But
resources we
you're
can draw.
under my command
First,
now,
are we the
not
only
the
two
other way
survivors
around.
left from the Ender Spire? Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't
Don't leave that
confident
bitch
in you.
here. Leave her. Fuck this.
Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training,
Unacceptable.
I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Not so much as a thank you. Just some attitude, attitude, attitude. This game is filled with people with attitude.
You cannot win, Revan.
The amount of time I spent digging through this game's files to find that 3D model of the ship you see right there is quite high. We did find it eventually. After a lot of effort. It's re-released now on Multi-B, by the way, for anyone interested in the OPG
you're alive. Finally, things are looking up.
Alright, well, we got a game crash incoming, ladies and gentlemen.
You mean you don't have
Prepare
a plan to get
yourself.
off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Trying to rescue your sorry ass, Miss Dipshit. Now get your fuckface out of our business, and maybe we, not you, we can find a way out of here.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brezhik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't
I'm sorry
berate
for the
her
flickering
troops just
language.
because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic.
I'll leave you
many
here
times
on
in
this
war,
planet
and it will serve
if
us
you
well
don't
here, I'm
cut that
sure.
attitude
Your
right
talents
now.
might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more.
Yes,
combat.
and if you don't shut up now, then I'm turning this bus around and we are going back home.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. And here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Let's go find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Taurus. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Yes, you seem like a stuck-up cunt, and I've just spent a lot of time trying to find you and trying to rescue you off this planet. Now here you are, acting like a more stuck-up cunt.
A vision? A vision of what?
Not your gun.
This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath...
And now you're
the force allowed
claiming
you to
credit for
witness
my
one of more
victory?
Intense memories.
I swear to fuck. It sounds like you don't really know what you were talking about. Yes.
Even
Yes.
though all my training cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taurus, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision.
If they're a little more reasonable to speak to than
However,
you are.
I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taurus.
I agree with that, but first I need to save the game and hope that it does not crash while doing so. If it does, no problem, we have the autosaves. Alright, that was to be expected.